Some women will have you believe that men should want to date single moms.
Honestly, if I was a man, I would only date single mothers or people or mothers, period.
I beg your pardon?
I feel like motherhood changed me so much, and although I'm married, I'm not single. It's not because my mental isn't married. You know what I'm saying? My mental is my mental. A lot of stuff about me changed. I value myself more. I value my time more. I don't really give my time and my energy to shit that just don't matter, don't equate to nothing. So if I was a man, especially if I was a man that was older in age a little bit, you know, like Pawpaw, I would literally be like, you know what? I want a single woman because a single mom, they know how to get it done.
Somebody, go ahead. Somebody, explain, justify it.
But for some men, dating single moms is neither preferred nor desired.
Because they're trying to sell you a used car at new car prices. That BMW has 300,000 miles on it, and they trying to get 100,000 for that bitch.
How much money does he have to make per year?
At least 100,000.
Hell no!
Into 50-50 or someone who fully provides?
Fully provides.
What does that mean to you?
That I would have an allowance.
How much would that look like for you?
I would say like 7,000, 5,000.
You ain't getting shit!
They know that motherfucking paint been changed, the carburetor that went out, the radiator clicking, the motherfucking transmission missing. They wouldn't be able to charge you full price.
Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else.
So one of my coworkers was like, Brandon, I hope you don't mind me saying, but I think it's feminine that you wear a fanny pack, like, no offense. I said, none taken, Melissa. However, I hope you don't mind me saying that I think it's masculine that you have to play both mother and father in your household because you chose to get pregnant by a man that didn't want you or that baby.
Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Sean C. Now, in a previous video, there were several women who did not understand why men didn't want to date single moms. I think part of the problem with the single mom debate is we need to be able to define what a single mom is to a lot of men. Now, to some single men, any woman with a kid and no man is a single mom. But there were a lot of men in the comments who believed that a woman who got divorced or is widowed is not a single mom. A woman who had a long-term committed relationship and it didn't work out, she may not be a single mom. Or even a woman who had a kid by one man but learned her lesson by not having multiple kids by multiple baby daddies. Even some men will give those women a pass for not being labeled a single mom. See, ladies, what you got to understand is, to men, being a single mom is a mindset and a set of terrible decisions. Some of them even believe that it's a woman who does not prioritize marriage before having kids. This is the premise of today's video. With that being said, let's get started.
Do you already have kids?
Yes, I already have children, and I do not want any more.
Yes, I do have 2 kids, 2 boys, and I don't want any more either.
That's unfortunate.
I do have children. I have 3 children, and they are young adults.
Okay.
And I am not looking to have any more.
Okay.
It is my time.
I hear you.
I'm traveling.
Right. Yes. You in your era. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel it.
Yes, that's your answer. That's your answer to everything.
So my first baby daddy, which was my first love, and he's the father of my oldest, he has transitioned from Tony to Tracy, and he does not want to have anything to do with his child.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but ladies, you know if a man leaves you, you the problem, right?
My second baby daddy was kicked in the chest by a horse. It gave him an instant heart attack and he died. My third baby daddy, just a deadbeat. I didn't know that he was married, and when I told him I was pregnant, he confessed to her what the situation was and all that. She went with it, and now we just waiting on the DNA test to come back so that they can pay child support. My fourth baby daddy decided he wanted to fucking be a pirate.
Wait, what?
And go rob the boat freights and shit like that. So he is now serving 20 years.
Don't laugh!
And my last 2 kids have the same father, and he is 72 years old, living in a nursing home with dementia.
Look what you chose. Look what you chose.
can't hang out with your boys, you can't hang out with your own son.
Bro, I already gave you the money.
It don't matter. You're a dad now. The baby's here. I've had him.
The baby supposed to be with Jesus. I told you what to do.
It don't matter.
That don't matter, bro. You had the baby. You take care of your responsibilities. If you man enough to have sex with my sister, you man enough to take care of the baby. What's your problem, bro? What's good with you, bro? Who is you though?
So I came across this, realizing why no man wants me because I got 6 kids at the age of 22. And then she puts at the bottom, like, what the F is wrong with having 6 kids?
I think it is normal.
A lot. The only reason that I could think that a person would want to have 6 kids by age 22.
We're just gonna have to repopulate the earth or something.
Is because you get more public assistance the more kids that you have.
I like that. Another beautiful woman who thought her beauty could trump a man's history. Let me get this straight. So you got with a man who was already in a relationship with a woman that he was with for years, and the only thing he gave her was 2 kids. You come along, get with him, and then you think that you're gonna get a different result? Is it because you so pretty? Is it because your body's so nice? You think that he just ain't never been used to having somebody as bad as you, so now he gonna change up what he been doing for years? He not.
Y'all are the proudest single mom hoes. We outside, I don't need a nigga women that I've ever seen.
I'm afraid she has a point.
Y'all are the proudest. Like, you are proud to be. I remember when if you did something that was whorish, you hid that. I mean, you didn't want nobody to find out because being a hoe was frowned upon. Now it's like, if you ain't a hoe, you ain't popping.
Men are not saying that black women should lower their standards and accept me.
Ma'am, hold on, stop. What the hell do you mean lower their standards? Where is your level at when you already have children by different men, ma'am? Where is your level at? What do you think your dating value is when 8% of you are obese or overweight? Who the hell do y'all think y'all are?
I feel like I don't need a man.
What do you think you deserve?
Yes, I want it all.
A man has to come in here with most black women. A man who agrees to come into a relationship with her, he's going to also have to agree to support children, to mentor children, to be willing to defend children who do not belong to him.
What's wrong with that?
A baby mama will have you thinking her baby daddy is a clown. The whole time, he a boss and she the bum.
I feel like I want to give up on my sons. They're lazy, they're dirty. The one 14-year-old, he's rude and disrespectful. The boy told me I need to get a better job and make more money, and I need to buy a better house. And I am a single mother of 5. These niggas don't do shit for my kids. I do everything for my kids. They won't clean. They won't do chores. Like, they won't walk the dog. They won't do nothing but play the fucking game. I'm tired of trying to tell them how to be a man, because a woman can't teach a man how to be a man, and they daddy ain't shit. And there's nobody fault on my own, because I knew who the fuck I was fucking. But damn.
So I gave my 3 kids to my mom because I feel like that was the best bet for me and my man, because my boyfriend, he don't have no kids, he don't want no kids, and a lot of times they was around, all he did is complain that they get on his nerves. He always hollered all the time, and every time we went to the store, anywhere, the kids just would embarrass us.
Is that how you raise them?
I just feel like it's just best for them to be with my mom for my sake and my man, because now we are at peace. And one day, I'm going to go back, but right now it's a hot girl summer for me. And I don't care who don't understand and who does. It is what it is. And one day I get myself together, but right now I'm just outside.
Something is wrong with you.
Mr. Morris, you are not the father. Well, you were correct there. You are not Paris's biological father. Ms. Thorpe, you don't look surprised. The next result is for London. In the case of Morris versus Thorpe, when it comes to 4-year-old London Morris, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Morris, you are not the father. Miss Thorpe, somewhere inside of you, you knew this was a very real possibility. I can see your reaction. Who is their father?
The other guy I was talking to. When I told him I was pregnant, he stopped talking to me.
So you went with the guy with the best reaction, you went with the guy that was building nurseries, you went with the guy that was going to doctor's appointments, and you went with the guy that was going to support you through this.
I just don't know what's wrong with me.
Why would you do that?
What you mean, why would I do that? Did your daddy pass away?
But that was not, I don't even have my birth certificate. So you took my birth certificate?
Did he ever pay child support? And what you mean birth certificate? Didn't I have
What does that got to do with me? He left me money, not you.
Okay, but
not you.
He never took care of you. So that was his payback for me. That was my payback.
You sound bitter.
I don't know why you think you can just take my money. It's not your money. It's not yours at all.
It is my money. I had you.
It's in my name. That's stealing.
I gave you your name.
That's stealing. You took my birth certificate and claimed insurance money. My inheritance. That's stealing.
I had you with your father that passed away that didn't give me a single dime.
So you're admitting to stealing, so you think that's okay to steal?
I'm not stealing.
You don't deserve it.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? Can I please see my kid?
You got $1,000?
$1,000, really?
Yeah.
I ain't got $1,000. I've been paying bills.
I don't care about your bills. Alright, you got 300?
So you gonna recharge me to see my kid?
Yeah. Because shoot, I've got bills and stuff to pay. I gotta take care of them. 300.
Alright, if I give you the $300, how long can I keep them?
An hour and a half, maybe.
You are a selfish bitch.
Only an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Like, it's take it or leave it.
You ain't getting shit.
Alright, I bet. Where you want to meet at then?
You stupid or something. On like 60th and Capitol.
Alright, I'll meet you there, alright?
Just be sure to have that money. You got cash app.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I pay you. I just want to see my son.
Rob, shut up! Before I bust a cap up in your ass.
These women know you love your babies, they're gonna fucking woo. Yeah, once they see the deadbeats, you ever notice deadbeat niggas don't get the problems we get? The niggas that don't give a shit.
The rest of you men feel the same way.
They don't go through the shit we get, bro. They be the ones chasing the dude. Won't you come see your dude?
Oh yeah.
I'm the one that, man, yo, shut up. You'll never see her again. Like, I'm like, that's ironic. Deadbeat nigga won't care to ever see her again. He don't get that. The first thing, you ain't never gonna see her again. Shut, click. My man who don't give a shit, she never threaten him with that. Cause that's like threatening him with a good time. Like, don't threaten me with a good time.
Right.
Never. You swear?
Right, promise.
And you're not gonna come look at me.
She doesn't care, that's her problem. Men f it up.
No, you know what?
Every single time! Every time!
Look, I don't think men f it up every single time. I think the men that you date f it up every single time.
Excuse me?
Because you probably have a type, and the type of men that you're attracted to, those are the guys f***ing it up. There's a lot of guys out there that won't f it up. You probably just don't give them a chance.
He's actually undefeated.
You had a baby out of wedlock. Wait, hold on a second. You had a baby out of wedlock by a short-term situationship or whatever. You didn't ask for a ring. You didn't say you was a wife. You didn't ask for that. And then you come outside here and then you have a child, and a lot of the times women expect people to think that it's a badge of honor. No, it's not. It's a huge disrespect to come to a man with another child from another man and expect that man to raise him as his own. And this is one of the things that women don't like. So when someone's out there and a woman has been engaged, married, divorced, widowed, we look at them slightly different. And that's the difference between a single mother and a baby mama.
You know, is it disrespectful for a man to keep you going along years and years and never marry you? Yeah, it's very disrespectful, but you should have felt disrespected when the man wanted the baby and not the ring.
I see what you did there. Puns.
That's when you should have felt disrespected. You shouldn't feel disrespected now, years in, when if you really wanted to be married, that should have been what you required from day one.
It's too late for that.
I'm saying the only reason a man would be insecure about a woman's body count, my friend, is because they're insecure that they're not going to be able to satisfy the woman as well as the other men in the body count.
Shut the fuck up.
Tell you scared of these men, not the way you be out here giving out your address so freely and letting them come over there and Netflix and chill, the way you be going over their house when you don't even know them. Y'all remember when I told you that my content was gonna age well? Well, looks like it and I already started. I done been saying since I got on this app, don't let women fool you. They care about looks just as much as men. A lot of times they'll put looks aside if there's something else that they can gain in that situation with that man, like a lifestyle or money, but trust and believe they still care about looks. All of these women who was going around lying and capping for the man versus bear just so that they could be in agreement with other women, just so that they could get brownie points from other women, when the reality of it was a lot of them are desperate, pathetic women who would always pick the man.
I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some, I do, yeah.
Lady, he's horny. And since you have offspring, you know what he knows you do? He knows you do it.
Furthermore, he knows you do it wrong. He's simple boy, man.
You let him hit it raw.
I don't think women really grasp the understanding of males. When a woman says, I have these dudes in my DM, yeah, you have a bunch of me's in your DM. And the personality of a man is, if you have a man, I'm gonna keep throwing him a rock. I wanna be number 2, I don't wanna be number 1. Because the fact you're giving me attention lets me know you're looking at this bait. I'd rather be a number 2. We already know what number 1. Number 1, you're the dude that you complain about to number 2. You're gonna complain about me to him. He knows about me. I don't know about him. You're giving him all the fun part of you. I'm dealing with the bullshit. You're getting all the cootie cat and that. Wow, no, that's what I want. I want the non-headache of you. So number 2s always love to just sit back and hey, yeah.
I tell women, like, how is it that so many men are quote unquote playing us, dogging us out, getting us pregnant, but not committing? You know, like how is it a higher percentage of women that's going through that if we're the smarter gender?
Be lying to women, and women lie to themselves even more. The good majority of y'all easy to lie to, because the moment you decide you like I don't ever have to make sense again. Long as I know the rhythm to your 2-step, we good in this. So like y'all be looking at that, why y'all keep lying? Why y'all keep falling for it?
It's because I'm stupid.
There's something about you ladies that causes you to believe you can get out there on the dating highway, get knocked up by a low-value man who doesn't even come to see his child, leave him alone, and in the quest for a relationship or just having fun, you get knocked up by another low-value man, and you believe you can do all of that and come back in your 40s and 50s and score a quality man with this 40, 50-year-old body that has been worn out.
No, that's not right.
We can open our eyes and see it hasn't been going like that. A lot of your moms are still single. A lot of your aunties are still single. A lot of your sisters are still single. But one thing that they all have in common, they're baby mamas.
Women in their 30s and 40s that are not married and et cetera, et cetera. Do they have children? How is that? And I'm not talking about IVF. I'm talking about just kids. And do they have children by more than one man? Or do they have multiple children by one man? If the standards are so high, if the standards are so unreachable, why are women still having children?
That's a good question.
How does that happen? How do you have an entire group of Black American men and they're all trash? They all want to do coffee dates. They all don't have money. They all just sorry individuals. Then you got the other side over here. The women. They may have children, they may not. They may be good people, they may not. How is one side all perfect? Like, they deserve expensive dates. They deserve to be treated a certain way. They deserve all this. But the entire side of this side is just trash.
Yes, damn right.
A lot of women raise the men that they hate. Think about it. These women say, oh, these men aren't strong. They're not leaders. That's what you raise. Feel what I'm saying? 80% of the jails is where? Single mother households. You know what I'm saying? Statistically proven that a kid that's raised with 2 parents does better than a kid that's raised with 1. Right. But a kid that's raised with a father statistically does better than a kid that's raised with his mother. So you're raising the same exact nigga that you hate.
Because it's the truth. She knows it.
This weak, feminine, beta male that you don't want to fuck. You raise one. Because how can you teach a boy to be a black man if you're not a black man?
90% of women do not fall into that space of deserving the kind of man that will protect and provide on that level. You might get the guy who will take you to a fancy restaurant. You might get the guy who will throw you $200-$300, but he's not going to spend 20 bands to build your business because you're just not that bitch.
If a real man is stepping out on his woman, he not letting that get back to her so easily. But y'all want to deal with the niggas that's gonna cheat right in your face with the girl that you was just in the club with that he met you with last week. That's nigga activity. It's like real men just move different in general. Even though men got the same characteristics, they move completely different. So when y'all is this big age saying that niggas ain't this and niggas ain't that, I start looking at y'all crazy as a woman. Cause baby, why you can't attract you a grown man? Why can't you attract you a decent man? Hell, somebody, all men ain't perfect, but why are y'all still only running around saying niggas ain't this and that? Like, it starts to make you as a woman have to check yourself.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but ladies, you know if a man leaves you the problem, right? That's it, I'm done.
A lot of men come up with every excuse under the sun as to why they ain't finna take care of no other man's kid. But the real reason is, here we go! They know that they can't conquer and control you.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
That's why most of the time these men want to knock you up. A lot of women think that men want y'all to have their babies because, oh, you're such a wonderful woman and you're so great and you'll be a good mom and blah, blah, blah. No, this is the lies that they tell you guys.
Oh, really? That's why you're single?
You can at any point decide that you don't want to have sex with nobody. You can decide if I want to go years, because I could have been at a point in my life. Hold on. I could have been at a point in my life. Let them have it, sis. I was out here doing whoever, whenever, because maybe I ain't had no guidance, maybe I ain't had no direction. Maybe
if you're a virgin and you go into the dating world and say, I'm not giving my cookie up until I find my husband, that's one thing. But you cannot have offsprings and go into the dating world and tell a man taking you on dates, you want him to get your nails done, you want him to give you money, you want him to pay your rent.
We're going to church in here today.
I am celibate.
Church.
That does not make sense.
Right.
You were supposed to tell that to your baby daddy.
She's right, my son.
Real reason why I think so many women is having so many issues with men is because a lot of women don't know who they truly are, don't know what they truly want, and it gets tiring pretending. Some of y'all only put yourselves together for a man. Some of y'all only cook and clean for a man. Some of y'all only act a certain way for a man. And then when things don't work out with that man, now y'all walking around, I'm back outside. Y'all losing all y'all standards and values and class and integrity and self-respect because things didn't work out with that guy. It's like, do y'all not see where the issue really is?
A lot of women, they get upset too. Like, yo, I was in a relationship with him for 5 years and he wouldn't commit. And after we broke up, he was married in 2 years. Maybe.
It happens a lot.
Maybe. Well, number one, maybe he wasn't in a place where he could support a wife and kids and the whole nine. Yeah. Or maybe you weren't the type of woman who inspired that confidence in him. Men are not stupid. We are kind of like you talked about last episode, men are basic. Yeah, women are not properly evaluating themselves. They think because they show up with some makeup and a nice outfit that you're a good woman. But what do you bring to that man's life?
Not a damn thing.
Women are dating materials and women are not dating substance. And when the woman starts looking for substance over materials, then she'll find a man that's actually gonna be worth it. But when she's leading with her eyes by what he has, what he can provide, and what he's actually doing from a gesture standpoint, she's never gonna know who he really is at his core. So then that's why they get bamboozled. Some men can put up that act for a long time.
So let's say, hypothetically speaking, you and a million other women see a guy that you all would absolutely marry right now. He says, okay, what do you bring to the table? You'll say, well, I cook, I clean, I'm good in bed, I'm faithful, and I make my own money. He'll say, okay, and so could the other million women. What else? So if these are the things that you bring to the table, remove them and you'll truly see what you do and don't have to offer. Because when you're dealing with a man that you would marry that's showing you consistency with his words and his actions, he needs more than the average thing that any woman can offer him, okay? It's still men that lead, still have chivalry, and still provide for women. But it seems like a lot of us just want a man that's financially stable that we can control and lead.
Well, what do you suggest the women in the West do if everyone's advice is for men in the West to look elsewhere for a wife? What happens to all the women in the West then?
Well, that one study we referenced, it said by 2030 or something, 50% of the women will be without a man. So that's the direction we're heading, because the men that are looking for those traditional values are starting to go overseas, and then the other half of the men are just checking out completely. They don't want to deal with women at all. So this is going to be a big issue that women are going to deal with in the future as their options dwindle.
Did you like today's video? Do me a favor and consider becoming a gent by subscribing to this channel, and you'll get more content just like this right here, which started this conversation and got over 200,000 views. I want to hear what you think about it.